Hi, welcome to Hyperlocal in Huntsville, Alabama, where I showcase incredible stories behind local businesses. I'm Sara Runyans with Cove Living, brokered by eXp Realty, and today's interview is with Dylan Glass of Return to Sport, PT and Performance. I'm so excited about talking to Dylan and learning about his business. Dylan, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Going good. So just tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
So, my name is Dylan Glass. I am a sports physical therapist here in the Huntsville area, and I'm the owner of Return to Sport PT and Performance.
Okay. Okay. And um, can you tell a little about the story of how your business came to be and what inspired it?
Yeah, so I'm a physical therapist. Like I said, I've
Hmm.
been working in physical therapy for past 4 or 5 years now.
Hmm.
And over the course of that time, I've decided that I wanted to branch out and start my own business.
Hmm.
And doing that, I decided to start Return to Sport. And so
Okay.
this is a business that's based on working with, motivated people and active people who are after achieving, real goals. So
Hmm.
um, we started this in preparation to kind of meet those goals and meet the need for that in the Huntsville market.
Okay. So just going back to the name of your company, are these people that are primarily involved in sporting activities that you're working with?
Yeah, so I would say a lot of my patients and clients are more so athletes in some way, shape, or form.
Hmm.
Whether it's a high school athlete
Hmm.
or a trail runner or something of that nature,
Hmm.
right? So it
Hmm.
varies widely. I've had all different
Yeah.
types of athletes come in, and I've
Hmm.
had people who are just consider themselves like hikers or leisure activity type
Hmm.
people, but they still have really important fitness goals for themselves. And to me, as long as you're more of that motivated mindset, that's the people I'm after.
Okay, okay. So what's your business, or what about your business are you most passionate about?
Um, I guess I would have to say working with the motivated people, of course,
Hmm.
is primarily my number one goal. But
Hmm.
then just seeing them achieve those goals is
Hmm.
the best part about having this business and working with the community. Being able to focus on a specific task, getting them to the finish line, or the activity that they want to do, and seeing them just crush it. That's the best
Hmm.
feeling ever.
Okay. Well, so do you have any memorable success stories or maybe a challenging situation you've overcome in your career and what you learned from it?
Well, I wouldn't say that I've had to overcome anything
Hmm.
necessarily difficult
Hmm.
myself. I mean,
Hmm.
there's been plenty of hard things
Hmm.
through the course of starting a business and all
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
But I guess patient stories are probably going to be where I'm going to
Hmm.
find the most common ground with that. So
Hmm.
let's say
Hmm.
one patient, I won't say names, but
Oh, right.
she
Hmm.
she of course she had a surgery,
Hmm.
and over the course of the last year or two, she was unable to be get back in shape to actually run without having pain. And so she did all these things on her own, went to all these other places,
Hmm.
therapy, lots of steps. And then
Hmm.
finally, she came to me, and we worked on a lot of things, a lot of
Hmm.
mobility stuff,
Hmm.
a lot of strengthening, a lot of
Hmm.
extra things that she may not have been focusing on. And we
Hmm.
finally got her able to get back to running consistently, and she was
Hmm.
able to complete her first 10K in like 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Couple months ago. So that was a really rewarding story. One of my favorite patients thus far,
Hmm.
and stories like that are what keep me motivated to do what I do.
That's great. I know it's always rewarding to see the fruit of your labor, and I know people who run are really usually passionate about it, and then if they have an injury, it can really set them back. It can be
Yeah.
very frustrating, to say the least. So, okay, well, I know she's thrilled that she found you. Um, so how would you describe your approach to serving your clients and customers, and what sets you apart in terms of your product and your services?
Well, the biggest thing, I guess, is that we focus on having a highly individualized approach. So
Mm-hmm.
it's down to the specific person and what
Mm-hmm.
their needs are as to how I'm going to treat you. I may
Mm-hmm.
treat you, this week a certain way, and I may treat you next week a certain way. But it just depends how you present and what exactly is going on. As
Mm-hmm.
far as services and things go like that, I would say that I'm a little bit different in that I'm a out of network provider, and so all that
Okay.
means is that you come to me and we work together outside of insurance, and so that
Mm-hmm.
frees what we can do up quite a bit. That
Mm-hmm.
allows me to see you for a longer period, so you're getting
Mm-hmm.
at least an hour minimum with me. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to worry about getting reimbursed by
Mm-hmm.
insurance for
Yeah.
specific things. So I can treat you as you need to be treated and do all the
Mm-hmm.
things we want to do without
Mm-hmm.
worrying about getting reimbursed. So that's very
Mm-hmm.
nice. So
Yes.
as far as that goes, we can do just about anything. And
Mm-hmm.
your, let's say your success usually goes hand in hand with that.
Okay.
So we kind of, I feel like I'm able to lead from the front and use all the techniques and things
Mm-hmm.
that are the most helpful without having to worry about, the insurance aspect.
Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of doctors have gotten away from insurance for that very reason. They feel like
Right.
they've got handcuffs on a lot of times and how
Exactly.
they treat their patients, maybe not as holistically, among other things. And so, so I can see the benefits to that. And if somebody feels like, okay, this is worth it financially for me to make this investment, then they can come to you and get a maybe potentially better service. Okay, very good. Um, so, is there anything you do to give back or contribute to those that you serve?
Um, could you say that one more time?
Oh, I'm sorry. It was just, is there some way that you give back or contribute to maybe to the
Okay.
community or to those that you serve?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
like we've probably alluded to a little bit, I'm also a runner, and so
Mm-hmm.
that's the most active community that I enjoy working with,
Mm-hmm.
and I do a lot of the community events. I will
Mm-hmm.
go do race aid at different events
Mm-hmm.
throughout the year. I'll do free workshops and workshops based on mobility or for
Mm-hmm.
running performance or strength. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's pretty helpful as well. And let's see, I also put out blogs and things like that for free for everyone, so that
Mm-hmm.
you could have access to all the
Mm-hmm.
videos and
Mm-hmm.
just all the helpful things that while you're
That's
training
good
on
to
your own.
know. So I'm going to, in the text of these videos, I'm going to put ways to reach you. Make sure you give me how we can access your vlogs so that we can
For
learn
sure.
from you too. That's great. You're just providing education and workshops and that sort of thing. What are some of the workshops that you have done or that you do?
So I most recently did one with Stronghold Fitness, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a core and glute activation workshop. So it
Mm-hmm.
focused a lot on teaching the clients how to stabilize their core, use
Mm-hmm.
their hips as
Mm-hmm.
the base of strength for the movements that you need to be doing, and
Mm-hmm.
also how to like lift and do things safely. So that was
Okay.
the most recent. But I've also done mobility assessments
Mm-hmm.
and workshops where you kind of go top to bottom and
Mm-hmm.
look at different aspects of mobility and how you can improve those. And if you do improve those, how those are going to help with your uh, workouts and with your normal daily life, and
Mm-hmm.
keep you out of positions that can cause back pain and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. That's great to know. And there may be some people that would like to set up workshops with you, and that's good to know
For
that you
sure.
do that. Okay. So, what are your aspirations and plans for the future of your business?
I would say that number one, I want to get in the next year to the point where I have a brick and mortar location. Right, I'm working
Okay.
right now inside of Hot Yoga of Huntsville
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and Fitness for Life gym here in Hampton
Mm-hmm.
Cove. But here in the future, I definitely want to have my own brick and mortar location with multiple
Mm-hmm.
providers.
Okay.
So hopefully, I would say 4 to 5 employees within the next year. So
Oh,
we'll see.
wow. That's exciting. Uh, awesome. Is there anything you'd like our audience to take away from this interview and your business today? Like if you
Yeah,
could narrow it down to one thing.
I think the biggest thing is I would like to be able to offer you guys help with all things mobility, whether it's injury related, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
strength related. That doesn't necessarily matter.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing is if you have a goal and you want to achieve it, then that's you're the patient for me, and you're the patient for
Mm-hmm.
R2S. And so
Okay.
if you want to get involved and you want to get our help with some things, then
Mm-hmm.
definitely reach out, and
Mm-hmm.
we'd be glad to help you.
Okay. I'm going to put the contact info in the comments, but could you give us maybe a phone number, an email, and then I'll put the rest in the comments.
For sure. Yeah, phone number is 256 513-9525. And
Okay.
then my website is www.return number 2
Hmm.
sportpt.com.
Okay. And it's on the sign behind you, so that's good.
Right.
Um, okay. And so when you start up your new office, do you know the general area where you're going to be with that at this point, or?
Yeah, I have a few things in the works obviously right now, so I can't really say everything, but I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna definitely be in the Huntsville area, kind of in this side of town, probably Jones Valley.
Okay, potentially Jones Valley area. Okay, and currently you're kind of in the Cove area, right?
Yes.
So,
Yep.
okay. Well, that's good to give us a general idea of where we can find you. And thank you so much, Dylan. It's been a pleasure talking with you today and learning about what you offer. I hope that through this video that people become more aware of you and that you're available with your services. I know there are so many people involved in sports and their youth involved in sports, and I'm sure that you'd be a great resource for so many. So I'm wishing you the best going forward.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, Sarah. Thanks for the interview.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a great day.
All right. You do the same.